Excuse me, what did you just say?
Everyone's read Sonic.exe, bro.
No, this is not Sonic.exe. It's just called a special Sonic experience.
I know
That's
it's
the name
not,
of the
but
pasta.
it's essentially the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, every Sonic fan fiction is tailored and unique. I know, because I know from experience.
What? Why do you have
Gabe and
experience?
glasses. Okay, cool. Alright. I have been a gamer for a long part of my life. My condolences. So I have an extensive game collection. My cousin didn't have many games, but did have a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis. He didn't have many games though, but I let him borrow games frequently because he can't afford to buy games and loves them as much as I did. One day, I let him borrow my copy of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis. My cousin and I had a huge fight involving personal family issues, and we didn't talk to each other again for a long time. Until my cousin passed away from a heart attack while playing Sonic in his room. He had locked the door and died, and his body laid there for an entire 3 hours until his mom could break the door down. After the funeral, I went to my cousin's house and sat in his room to remember the good old times we had played all types of games. I noticed my Sonic game cartridge that I forgot to get bulk. Yeah, I'm reading all the fucking misspellings, by the way. Game cartridge that I forgot to get bulk. I think he meant to say back, but how the fuck do you confuse C and L? They're on the opposite sides of the fucking keyboard. But okay. I cried for a long time over the cartridge. To think we had fought for something so silly, and I never had the chance to make up with him. When I went home, I put the cartridge back into my shelf and went to bed. When I woke up in the morning, Sonic was in my Sega Genesis, when I could have sworn I had put it on my shelf. But I thought I might have just been tired. That fucking cartridge is cursed, lad. But I thought I might have just been tired, and imagine I put it in my shelf. I might have put it into my Genesis because it was closer. Well, it was the weekend, so I decided to just play it. I noticed that Sonic was paler and looked sad in the title, and instead of the title theme was replaced by a low hum. It scared me because it sounded like my cousin was humming in the background. That and the differences with Sonic. I started playing and noticed that Sonic's sprite looked like he was depressed and scared at the same time. He ran sloppily. Yeah, as if scared and depressed aren't mutually exclusive, but okay. I started playing and noticed that Sonic's... Oh wait. Never mind. He ran sloppily like he was trying to escape something. There was no music, no enemies, just a straight runway. Then all the level design came back. When I jumped on a badnik, when the animal popped out, the game closed up on Sonic looking at the rabbit, and it really freaked me out. Oh, let's fight. I had much better graphics. All of a sudden, Sonic started strangling the rabbit and ripped off the rabbit's head. And my heart started beating so much of fear I threw up, because it was the most photorealistic image I ever seen in a game ever.
And then his eyes became realistic and started bleeding.
First mention of hyper-realistic or photorealistic of the night. Mark this. If you have a pen and a sheet of paper,
you
have like a tally. Have like a fucking tally.
You just think she's a cool character, but like, come on.
If I have a pen and a paper, just have a tally. We'll count how many fucking times they've said hyper-realistic or the likes.
Or any synonym for it.
They moved as if they were motion captured. After Sonic ripped off the rabbit's head, he started eating parts of the head. I screamed loudly, and my mom came running into the room. What's happening? And I pointed at the screen.
What's happening?
And I pointed at the screen while the scene was still going on, and she looked at it and didn't see anything. I started freaking out and got the game and threw it in the living room fireplace and headed to bed because after what I had seen, I didn't feel like doing anything. I woke up in the morning to find the cartridge in my system, and I wanted to see if everything was a nightmare or something. I turned on the game and it all looked normal, but I still felt disturbed playing it. All of a sudden, I could hear my cousin's voice coming from the game. I could feel my heart stop and started listening.
This is definitely better than that first one, though.
Well, now I am dead, and if I wasn't mad at you that day, I wouldn't have locked the door, and my mom could have seen that I was having a heart attack and could have called for help, and I would still be alive. Now I'm dead, and now I'm taking you to hell with me. All of a sudden, I got up and started moving without me doing anything. I tried to change directions, but couldn't move. I saw that I was heading up the hill with a straight fall down and knew what was happening. No matter what I did, my cousin's spirit was going to kill me, so I stopped breathing. I stopped breathing and passed out right before the fall of the cliff. When I woke up, I saw my mom, a few police officers, and some neighbors. I was also strapped down to a chair. After that, I was put into a nut house. No matter how nice they put it, it's still a nut house. When I got out, I pretended like I was all better. But I knew the truth, and I'll never forget. Never. ... What is a nut house? Oh, you know, a mental asylum.
No, it's a house with nuts.
Well, that was not.
So a spirit of your cousin that was hiding in the fucking Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge takes control of your body to make you jump off the cliff, but couldn't